Hi guys, and welcome to Shea Says. It's honestly been like 5 years, I think, since I last posted a video. I don't know, the end of the new year, I just wanted to start doing them again. I love making them and editing them, so I thought I'd start up again. So this video is going to be all about Spotify Wrapped of 2024. Some people don't think it's as good as it has been in the past years. I can't complain with my own Spotify Wrap. I listened to 28,959 minutes of music this year. I think that's a decent amount, but I've seen more, I've seen less, so I think I'm in the middle. My top artists is the next section, and no surprise, number one is Taylor Swift. I was a top 2% fan. Taylor Swift is also the 2024 Global Top Artist of Spotify this year, and she has, this number is insane, 90.5 million monthly listeners. That's just monthly. That's insane. Even though I'm a top 2% fan, I unfortunately did not go to the Eras tour, even though I really wanted to. Maybe next time she was on tour, the ticketing system will be a little different, or the resale tickets won't be so expensive. Who knows? I did not get to go though. And it turns out I also have pretty much a vinyl for every one of my top artists this year. So of course I have the Tortured Poets Department on vinyl. This is the Target one. It was the, I think it's the manuscript clear one. If you haven't got this album on vinyl yet, it's a must because it is so detailed. I'll take another video to see it better, but like it's like a book. And there's poems in here too. So yeah, so that Taylor Swift obviously is my top artist. No surprise, I feel like she's been my top artist for many years. So I lied, I don't have all my top artists on vinyl, which is shocking because my next one, my second top artist is One Direction. They have been in my top artist since whenever Spotify Wrapped started. They haven't made any new music since, I don't even know, 2018, and I still play them religiously. And obviously this year is different because Liam Payne passed away, so now their music is even more sentimental to listen to. But yes, One Direction's my top two. My top three artists of this year is someone new that I haven't really listened to, I think since the start of this year, is Gracie Abrams. I obviously have heard about her, but I got into her music mostly because of TikTok. A lot of edits on TikTok or of her songs. Then her new album came out, of course, The Secret of Us. I don't have that on vinyl, but I did order this like special small, I forget what size it is, but it's like the small version, so it's just a single. The one side is Risk, which is one of her singles, and then this is the reason also why I ordered it, because Close to You was on it before I think it even got released. So I ended up getting this before I think it released. And obviously if you're on TikTok and you watch any edits, Close to You is always in them. So this was like an unreleased song that she finally did release, and it was amazing. I did want to see Gracie Abrams on tour too, but I was literally there for pre-sale and they sold out in like a second, which I don't understand how that's possible, but okay. My top four artists is another new artist, Chappell Roan. Again, no surprise. I did listen to Chappell Roan a lot obviously this year, but I also have her album on vinyl. I feel like almost every song I just love, so it's no surprise that she's one of my top artists. And a mention in the Spotify Wrapped for her song Good Luck Babe. I was in the first 6% of listeners. So that's cool. And my fifth top artist of this year is the 1975. I don't think I really, there's like a few songs off their newer stuff that I listened to, but really it's their like first and second album that I listened to. And I guess that's what got them in the top 5. I don't know. My brother and I did meet the 1975. I think it was in 2016 in New York City. And it was honestly the coolest experience ever. Their second album was coming out, and my brother and I got there at like the crack of dawn. I think it was in February, so it was freezing cold outside. But honestly, it was something that like is still just so unbelievable today. And I'll add some pictures in too so you can actually see what the store looked like. But I think in the beginning, like, you could buy some merch or whatever, and then you went upstairs and the band was just there, like, talking to people. We got photos with, I think, everyone except George, but we actually met George another time, so this sounds crazy. I can literally feel, I can remember exactly how Maddie's hair felt. That sounds so weird. I can still remember how his hair felt against my head, and I'll show that picture because I think I look crazy in it though, just because I was so excited. So then I have their album on vinyl, and this is the one that I got signed. So Maddie, Adam, and Ross, and my name's on it. So again, that was just something that, like, my brother and I still talk about. It's just insane how relaxed it was. You just, like, hung out with them. I remember having a conversation with Ross about how my brother and I listened to the album like the night before, like what songs we loved and everything like that. It was just so casual, and it's still just insane to think about. Also, ironically, how 1975 and Taylor Swift are in my top artists. If you know, you know. Now on to my top songs of this year. I don't want any copyright issues, so I'm not going to play any, like, snippets of these songs. So if you want to listen to them, you'll have to look them up. So my number one song was Close to You by Gracie Abrams, and that is the one that I mentioned earlier. That was an unreleased song, and then she finally released it this year, and I already knew I liked it. I definitely hardcore listened to that. I was in the top 0.05% of listeners. I listened to that song 70 times this year. So my second one is I Can Do It With a Broken Heart by Taylor Swift. It's just like an anthem. It just makes you feel so good. My third top song of this year was Risk by Gracie Abrams, which I also mentioned earlier. That was a single off her album this year, and I definitely listened to that a lot. And my fourth top song of this year is Guilty as Sin by Taylor Swift. When I first heard this, I instantly was hooked and replayed it so many times. My fifth top song is Down Bad by Taylor Swift. Again, instant hit the second I listened to it. So I definitely recommend my top artists and my top songs if you haven't heard any of them before. Comment down below your top artists of this year and your top song. I definitely want to hear them. That is it for this video. Please like and subscribe. I am definitely going to be making some more videos. I can't wait to make them, and I will see you next time. Bye!